Hi guys, back again magnet fishing today at Godstow Lock in Oxford near Wolvercote. Just at this one place. It's a bit precarious because a lot of cars keep coming. Okay guys, let's get going now. It's running very fast down here again today. We've got a big twig down there. I've got to be careful here because I'm doing it one-handed today. What we got here? Not a lot. It's not very deep down here. Okay. Yep, coming here today. Can you see me here, guys? Just here magnet fishing. See what we got in here. See if there's anything decent. There seems to be. Oh, wow. We got a piece of bar here. Wow. That's a big piece of bar in. Big steak. We've got some little hook there and some little nail. Loads of different bits and pieces on there, but loads of bits of metal. Wow, that's crazy. Let's just put my rubber glove back on a minute. This is a big piece of rebar here. Look at that. Loads of bits of shards here. A lot of shards. I'll just chuck them over the edge. You see falling in there over time. Let's go again then. So we've got some bits in here then. That's pretty good. Amazing little bit of river. I never. This just goes all the way around to where the trout pub is in Wolvercote, and just thought I'd like to come here and just have a go and see if there's anything decent in here. Oh, look, a nice piece of just a piece of looks like just a piece of metal there. Loads of stuff on the bottom here again. Look, loads of bits and pieces. Bits of metal, little shards. No coins, lots of shards of metal. I'll just throw it in the hedge down there, not it back in the water because it's not going to be very good, is it? I'll get it out of the water. Another clean magnet. Let's go again. It's flowing quite well here too today. Oh, we've had a few bits out of here so far. That's quite good. Anybody's been magnet fishing down here. Oh, we just had a big click on down there and that's a minute ago. Nothing much on this one, nothing big, but lots of bits and pieces. Bits of bar. Wow. Small square nails. Not loads of stuff, but at least there's stuff sticking to the magnet. Unlike yesterday when I was at the other place in Oxford, it was just completely rubbish. Let's let's go in the bank area. I've only got the magnet tied up to the bucket at the moment, so I've got to be a bit careful. I don't throw it too far. Because the water's flowing quite fast here, it seems to be like everything's flowing quite quickly under the fridge. So I have to be a bit careful. There's a massive stick down here, or branch of a tree. So yeah. Over the other side, there's old ruins of a old, I don't know, it was a place for nuns, but I just wondered whether there was anything decent over that side. Just a load, just a load more shards again. Got a bit of a little clip here. Lots of just. Funny how a lot of this stuff is magnetic. Have a little square nail there, look. Quite nice. There's another little square nail there. Been in there for years. Very rusted. I can't throw this all over the floor because it's... I'll try again. There's a few bits here on the edges. What we got here? Oh, loads and loads of bits of nails, a bit of old stuff there. Ooh, shouldn't get too near that. Yeah, just a load of the same really. Let's just try over the edge a bit more, see whether that's any good. There's a lot of the same stuff. I suppose we could have a go on this side as well, because the other side of the bridge is a little bit difficult to get the magnet in there because of the big tree. More out of here than I thought we would, which is pretty good, because yeah, it's just so weird how a lot of these places are so clean. You know, people, unlike places like in America, like I've said before, these rivers are so clean. I think people here are a bit more worried about the environment. Look at this lot. We got glass. We got an old key. Well, it looks like an old key. We got more square nails. Look at that one. That's a beauty. Just another piece of metal there. So many nails. So many nails. That must have been a bit of a pottery of some sort. Got a little shard of metal there. Got loads of square nails. Look at this square nail. Look at that one. Bent. It's all bent too. So many square nails. It's unbelievable. And just picked up all the bits. Look at it. Look at the magnet. It's absolutely full of it. Unlike yesterday, it was just totally nothing. Today, this is very good. So many square nails, it's unbelievable. I suppose over the years it's all passed down here. tree there, massive tree. I just wonder we can get under the tree slightly. See if that will help us out a bit. See if we can get anything better. I'll just move the camera around slightly just to see if you can see what I'm looking at. Magnet's certainly rushed along there. Especially the cable. It's still a bit hard, the cable, frosted up overnight. I left the cable in the van and yeah, it's very frosty. Have to be a bit careful on this bridge because it's a lot of cars coming. And what have we got here? More nails. More coins. Another square nail. So many square nails in here. It's unbelievable. Some small square nails. Really old square nails. It's amazing. Square nails that end up in the rivers. Imagine walking in there with no shoes on in the summer. It's like, you know, if you're swimming in this river. A lot of people do swim in these rivers. Not as much lately because Thames Water has literally been pumping all this rubbish in the rivers and it's really caked them up. Well, let's go again, guys, and see what we get next time. Something big there. Still there. Something big down there, I think. Let's have a go. So what have we got? Not so much this time, look guys. Just a few. It's funny how some of this rock is so so I'm just chucking this to the edge. I'm not chucking it. I don't want to chuck it on the road because there's so many nails here. And the bucket's full up with some stuff from yesterday still, which I haven't cleaned up yet, which I will, and I'll show you when I've cleaned it all up. But yeah, magnet's pretty clean that time. Big splosh in there, guys. It's funny how some of these rivers just you just pull out so much stuff. I mean, there's places where it's so clean. You just wonder whether it gets stuck on the corners and things like that, you know. We're going over that place again when I caught that last time, and so much stuff there. So let's go wander underneath the bridge slightly. Okay, clean again really, pretty clean anyway. Just a few bits, a few shards, not too exciting. I'll just throw that back over the side because it's got nails on it. I'll try one more go over there. In the middle. Seems to be a lot of stuff down in the middle on the side. And sometimes we throw our magnets out so far and we wonder, oh yeah, we're going to catch stuff over there. And then the stuff's just down here. You just click on it. It's like yesterday. I got that massive bar yesterday for tying the boat up to, and yeah, you just wonder yourself, wow, just down right in front of me. Clipped on something down there. What was that? Oh, another piece of bar again. This big bolt. Wow, look at that big bolt. Very old. Must have been in a year. It's a square top to it, so it's quite old. With a little bit of metal there. And the rest is just sort of square nails, but small ones. That's just the small square nails. Got another piece of this, I don't know what it was, but it's very thin metal. No coins at the moment, which is funny. It's very rare. I think we'll have a couple more throws in here and then we'll move on. Maybe I'll go on the other side. So let's just throw this one more time. We'll go over that edge. Just down that edge there. And we'll move over the other side. Look over there. See what we can get. I might just have a little throw down here, just off the bridge here. We'll just pick that something that clicked on then. Bit of a clicker then. Got a bit of weed here. Branch, throw that over on the edge. Bit of rebar there. Look at that. Another piece of rebar, it's probably the same bit that came from. We've got a old like handle. A little hooky thing here. That's very weird. It's very sharp. Got just a normal nail there, not a square nail. We've got another nail too. Not very exciting that time. I just want to have one go just down this, just down this bit here, because just on the edge here. We'll just have a go there and see what it's like. Oh, that wasn't very clever, was it? It was stuck down the leg. Stupid. Lovely, nice old square now. Look at that. That's beautiful condition. It's massive as well. It's a lovely old square now. Another little one on the side here. I'm just going to go to the other side now. I'll just move this over here. Yeah guys, that's a lot of stuff there. I should put it in a bucket afterwards and just see what happens. But we're going to go on this side now, so I just moved over here. So we'll put the camera down just there so you can see me again, see what's going on. I think that's pretty stable there. On there, just so that doesn't tip off. Do a few things here, but I'll just put it there. All right, guys, let's get this one in and see what we got. Everything the same this time. stuff here. It's very full up. Look at this. An old piece of bar there. And just some really scraggly bits. Got a lot of old latch there for something. Lots of square nails. More square nails. And yeah, lots of nails here. Loads of nails. Look at the nails on there. Unbelievable. Some hockey type ones. Don't see any lures or anything like that here, which is amazing. So I'm just going to throw that down there because it's not too bad down there really. Just trying to get all these square nails off. I don't keep throwing them back in the water, really, what it is. Just throw them down there, out the way. So we've got a clean magnet again. Feels very clean down here. Full stuff. A few bits again here. Shards and bits of old metal. Nothing really that sticks out being completely really old. I mean, there's loads of nails in there and I've probably been here for years. I'm sorry about just chucking this down onto it, but there's a little bit down there which is a tack nail there. Snagging a bit on the bottom there. I don't want to get too near that post down there because otherwise that's going to be metal. And sometimes I just wish you could just throw it in the thing there, but what have we got here then? A bit of metal. Wow. Got an old spring, ding, spring. Loads of square nails again, loads of them. Look at this. Absolutely covered. Absolutely covered. I mean, this place used to be vibrant in the olden days. You know, with people building and doing all sorts of stuff. And there's always stuff going on around this village. And all these houses have been built around here these days. You know, they're probably been people working, and maybe years ago they brought stuff in to these houses by horse and cart or on a boat. Right. Let's try again. Feel it just dragging along the bottom, and I can feel it snagging on a few bits. It's quite amazing how much this picks up when you drag it along the bottoms. It's a shame you can't go along there a bit further and get to these other areas, but just drag some gravel. guys, what have we got here? Got an old screw. Got another massive square nail. It looks like a hook. It's like a hook on the end. Never seen one like that before. Got more square nails. Wow. Another square nail there. A shard of something here. I seem to get a lot of these shards. Yeah, so pretty good. Oh dear God, just got all the stuff which is on the side here. You see how strong these magnets are, you know. You just realise the pulling potential. You know, that's just not very far away from that, and then it's just pulling everything back onto it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to show you this, what I'm doing. Just taking some of this stuff over there. I think we'll have one more go here, and then we'll go on a bit further up to the next bridge. There's anything decent down in this corner. Just chuck anything in, like a gun or a knife or something. You never know. We find an old sword. Oh, something. Charlie, whatever it is. An old, oh, it looks like an old Victorian handle, some sort for a door. Maybe it's a trowel handle. I don't know whether it's got holes in it. If it's got holes in there, it's been riveted on. Got a nail. Yeah, clean again. We'll just try one more go down here. As I said, we would try one more go, but there's stuff down here, so we can try and get it up. Guys, got a lovely old lock. I don't know what this is. This looks pretty up to date, whatever that is. Oh, it's an old mirror, a swivel mirror, look. Somebody's chucked in there. And we have another one of them trout handles, and we have a lovely old lock. Look at that old lock. It's a really old lock, that is. No key for it though. Never got the key in, have they? Well, I think we'll just try one more go down there, guys. That used to be the spot. Down on this front edge, just at the side here. I'm just going to turn the camera around slightly so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just fishing down the back there. I just want to make sure my phone doesn't fall in there. I'll just put a bit of that on there to stop it falling in. Yep. So we're just down on this edge down here, just underneath the bridge, just to see if there's anything decent. I haven't got much this time. Just a few little. Oh, it's got a coin. First coin here today. It looks like a 1 penny piece. And 1 pences. But not very exciting. Just throw that over there. Let's just have one more go down this edge. Into the deep down here. There's something just there. Can't seem to get over it. Just a little bit of metal there. Not very exciting. Okay guys, I think that's enough. Here, we'll put the rope back in. Okay, we're going to move on to the next spot now, guys. So this is all the stuff that I got out of there, look. Look at that old bolt. There's a hooky nail there, look. An old mirror missing. Another little thing, we've got a lock. And loads of bits of shards of metal there. I don't know what that was from. We've got one there. This here. Got a spring. So yeah, it's got a lot of stuff there. And then over this side we had the same. Some rebar, another handle. I don't know whether that was a king. That was the biggest square nail I've ever had. Bit of glass. So anyway guys, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it? You can get your foot stuck in that one. Okay guys, we just come to this area here just to try it. There's a lot of swings here for kids. Maybe we'll find some earbuds or something like that, or some jewellery. I've thrown a magnet in already, so let's just see how it goes. Bar, bit of rebar or something, quite in there strong. Wow, that's a big piece of bar, and a couple of little nails. Now you've got a bottle top, piece of metal, another piece of metal, bottle top. Not very exciting there, but let's try a bit more. Hi guys, we're just back here at another place which is in the canal in Wolvercote. It's a lovely little fox just running along sorry, the railway line. We did whistle at him and he did stop and look at me for a little while, see what was going down. But, yeah, I'm just going to have a quick go under this bridge. Ice. Very clean. Very clean. There we come. Oh, magnets. They're Viking swords. Yeah. So you never know, something's underneath the house. You've got a German pub. Maybe, yeah. Doesn't work anymore though. Very cool. It's a cool lamp. It doesn't work. Maybe the batteries are gone. I don't know whether they're supposed to be waterproof or not. It's still got batteries in it. Look, cells. A little play around with the what's his name and it might work. As you can see, guy, the actual river is actually completely iced up. The canal, sorry, we're on Oxford Canal, North Oxford, or Wolvercote, and it's totally terrible. I'm just recording this by hand, with one hand, and yeah. Hey guys, I'd just like to say thanks for coming along with me today. This magnet fishing. It's been completely freezing cold, but it's been good fun. Yeah, got a few bits and pieces out of the river and out the canal. It was better up in Godstow, where I was pulling out lots of bits of metal and stuff, which we didn't even know what they were. But yeah, today the canal is completely frozen over, if you can see. And the only place that wasn't frozen is down here in the under the bridge. There was a bit of ice, but it wasn't very thick. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Okay guys, this is what we got out of the thing. We've got a vape, we've got two little lights. Somebody's dropped. Got a bigger one there, but this doesn't work. Got a vape. We've got a little watch, for kids watch I think. Not too exciting stuff.